Hi, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you guys how I do Beet Kvass. Beet Kvass is a probiotic tonic and it is made using water and salt. I found out about Beet Kvass because I wanted to try using a probiotic drink that was not made using sugar because I have quite a lot of water kefir. And Beet Kvass is made using water and salt. Beet Kvass originated in the Ukraine and is widely found in the Ukraine and Russia. It's considered a digestive tonic. It is important for intestinal tract health. It helps to clean out the liver, helping it to get rid of toxins easier. It alkalizes and purifies the blood. It's full of B12. If you're vegan, that's really important. Manganese, which is really important as well, helps you to sleep better, also reduces joint pain. It's high in vitamin C and it is also high in fiber, and also with the Beet Kvass it improves the immunity of the body, and it supports the immune system, which also allows for better nutrient uptake. So whatever you're consuming, you're actually digesting the nutrients from that. So in a nutshell, I failed with my first batch of Beet Kvass, so I'm going to try doing it again differently. I used non-organic beets and I didn't peel the skin of them. I didn't do that, and I noticed that mold was growing on my Beet Kvass. So if you're not using organic beets, you have to peel the skin off. So what I've done is I've taken 4 beets here and I have peeled them, and I'm also going to add raspberries, strawberries and pineapple to mine as well. So I'm going to do 2 different batches and I'm going to see how that goes. So I'm going to use some Himalayan pink salt. With Beet Kvass, some people use a starter, so they use water from the sauerkraut to start the cultures going with the Beet Kvass, but I didn't have any sauerkraut to do that with, so I'm using salt. So I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of salt there into my big jar, and I'm going to take about half a teaspoon into my smaller jar. Beet Kvass is an acquired taste, but when you consume it, your body tends to crave for it because it's so nutrient dense. And I'm going to add, this is already cooled boiled water, so I'm going to add that in there, and I'm going to let the salt dissolve, and I'm going to add the same amount into the big jar, and then I'm going to just give that a little stir so that the water is and the salt are mixed in. Give that a little stir and give that a little stir. I'm quite excited to try Beet Kvass because of the benefits that it has on digestive health, because as I've mentioned in my previous videos, I bloat quite a lot, so I know I need to sort of fix my gut. So these are all things that I'm doing to help to heal and seal my gut, to give me more probiotics and give me more nutrients and allow my body to absorb the nutrients from the foods that I am consuming. So that's it. This is so easy. So we have salt water, right? So into that I'm going to add some pineapple. This is my experimental jar. So the pineapple goes in here, and I'm going to add some strawberries. That's 1 strawberry, 1 raspberry. Where's my other raspberry? I think I only have 1 raspberry in there. And I'm going to add in my beets. So I'm going to add 1 beet here, and I'm going to add another beet. And this is going to turn quite red. So I've cut these up into pieces so I know how many beets I have here. And then I'm going to make sure that I top it up to the top with water, because you want to make sure that everything is covered. All the strawberries and everything are covered nicely there. And I'm going to cover that. So that's the first batch done. It is that easy to make healthy food. So the second one, I'm going to actually add a little bit more strawberry into that one. The second one is just going to be beets. So this is 2 beets here. You guys can see here, and I'm going to leave this to ferment for a couple of weeks, and then when it's done fermenting, you add it to you put it in the fridge, so you stop that fermenting process from carrying on. And I'm just going to get my covers and show you guys how I do it. And all you do now is you cover it, and you put a date on the top of the cover of the jar, so you know when you started the fermentation process. So that's the first one. In here you can see the beets, the pineapple and the strawberries and the little raspberry right there. And that's the beet kvass done. And in this jar I'm just going to, you don't want to make the water too salty because again, that's what you're going to drink. I'm just going to finish this up here. And that is my second jar. I'm going to bring that so you lovelies can see it. And that is the second jar of beet kvass. So literally it's just beets in salt water. And what I will do is I will update this video and I will show you what it looks like in a few days. And already you can see the beets diffusing into the water. So here we have it. We've got beet kvass. You saw it didn't even take 10 minutes to make. And you've got just plain beets in that one. And you can experiment in a separate jar and you can use beets and strawberries, raspberries and pineapple in your second jar. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will encourage you to continue to explore different foods that you can use to enhance the probiotics that you are consuming on a day-to-day basis through natural healthy eating from what you can find in Mother Nature. I hope you enjoyed this video. Super quick. I'm going to update you on how successful I was with these with this batch of beet kvass, but hopefully in a couple of weeks time when I try my first glass I will do a video and you guys can see. Hopefully it tastes good. So enjoy, like my video, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy what I do, and I hope to see you soon. I just wanted to add a side note with your beet kvass. You need to make sure you store it in a cool, dry place, and you want to regularly check your beet kvass to make sure that it's not spilling over. So you need to place your beet kvass jar into another container that can collect the overspill. If there's any mold that is forming on top of the beet kvass, I would encourage you to start your batch over. Some people say you can skim the mold off and then continue depending on the color of the mold. Personally speaking, I don't think it's a good idea to consume any type of mold. So if your beet kvass is developing mold, then you need to skim that off and throw it away and do a new batch. However, if there's sometimes you get like a little film on top of it, like with the kefir I got like a little film on top of mine. I've been ingesting kefir for a long time, so I know that that's fine. But with the beet kvass, if you're wary of anything, then don't risk it. Then just start your batch over, and after a couple of weeks your beet kvass should be ready to drink, and you keep it in the fridge, and then you just have a half a glass or so to start off with daily. And if it is too salty, then you can add like grape juice or apple juice to sort of cut the taste. But again, I just wanted to tell you guys how to store it properly, which is to store it in a cool, dry place, and if there is mold growing on it, to discard it and start again, and to keep it in the fridge after the fermentation process is done, and then you can consume 1 or 2 glasses or half a glass or how much ever you want after that. Alright, that's me done. Cheers!